Welcome back to the cryptowrld channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and right now Ethereum is forming a brand new price pattern that we need to be paying attention to. So in just a moment, I'm going to be talking about that and some other important Ethereum charts later in this video. But just before we jump into it, you might as well hit the like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe with notifications turned on for more updates just like this every single day. But with all of that out of the way, let's get straight to what this video is about. So right here, we're on the Ethereum to US dollar chart on the 12-hour time frame, and this is still that falling wedge pattern that we have been talking about. And Ethereum has just recently run into this point of resistance, which is coming in at just underneath 3,900. So basically, if the price of Ethereum can confirm a break above 3.9k, then that would mean Ethereum is finally breaking out of this bullish falling wedge pattern. But preferably, before flipping really bullish again here in the shorter term, in the short-term trend, I would like to see Ethereum put in a new higher high. So basically, we'll need to break above this high just here, coming in at just above 4.1k. So as of right now, Ethereum still has some work to do. We still have some resistance ahead of us in order to start flipping bullish again here in the shorter term. And obviously, until we actually see a breakout above this point of resistance, it still currently remains a possibility of us getting another rejection from this point of resistance. And if that plays out, then this level of support is coming in between 3.5k and 3.6k. So in and around that price range just there, which is close to this previous low on the chart, is where I would potentially expect the next support for Ethereum to come into play if we see a rejection from this level of resistance. So Ethereum is entering a bit of a deciding moment here in the shorter term with this test of this point of resistance. Now zooming into the 4-hour time frame for Ethereum, and we are forming a brand new pattern here, which is known as a bear flag. So with this pattern, and really for all patterns out there, we need to still wait for a confirmed break below support or above resistance to set up the next possible price target for Ethereum. And considering this is a bear flag, it does give us a bearish price target if we break this exact point of support right here, which is currently coming in at around 3.7k. And so if we break that level, you bring the flagpole over here to the other side, and that gives us a technical price target close to 3.4k. But remember, right now, at least at the time of filming this video, that price target is not active. It only becomes active if we see a confirmed break below this point of support at around 3.7k. But even if Ethereum breaks below that line of support and activates this price target on the chart, we still can't forget about those other points of support along the way in between that break and the price target, which is of course that support line coming in close to 3,500 that we were just talking about with this falling wedge pattern. And also when we zoom out to the daily time frame, we've got this massive descending line of previous resistance, which is now acting as new support. And this line is currently coming in at around 3.6k. So obviously that is pretty close to that first point of support that we'll talk about in this video. And now talking about something more bullish for Ethereum moving forward here on the daily time frame. I did mention this in yesterday's Ethereum update video, but I'll just quickly mention it again today. Basically, what we've seen recently is the daily RSI for Ethereum come down to almost this exact point of support, coming in at around 35 on the daily RSI. And that was basically the exact same level that we bottomed out at during that September correction, and also back during the middle of 2021. And what I've done here is just circle all of the time periods where the daily RSI for Ethereum has either hit this point of support or gone slightly below it, as we saw in June last year. And you'll notice that all of those time periods just there turn out to be amazing buying opportunities if you're holding for the next couple months or so. And recently we have seen similar things in the daily RSI. We've gotten very close to oversold territories, which basically means that the potential room that we have left to the downside is very limited, or at least is not as big as the potential room that we have to the upside according to the RSI. So because of this chart and a lot of other Ethereum charts on the larger timeframes, my personal Ethereum strategy has still not changed, which is basically just to dollar cost average into Ethereum and hold for at least the next few months or so. I was letting you know exactly that at the end of September, and I was also letting you know that I was buying into a lot of Ethereum back during the middle of 2021. And obviously that's not financial advice. I'm not personally telling you to buy into Ethereum. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing. And one thing to keep in mind is what we saw in the middle of 2021. We actually saw this happen 3 times here, as you can see. So just because we saw that first time back in May 2021, it doesn't necessarily mean that that is definitely the bottom, but it still provides us a pretty good buying opportunity if once again you're holding for the next few months or so. And now giving you another quick update on the estimated leverage ratio across all exchanges for Ethereum, because right now it is continuing to explode to the upside, as you can see. And for anyone new to the channel, I explained exactly what this means for Ethereum moving forward in previous Ethereum update videos. So if you missed some of my other recent Ethereum update videos, definitely check those ones out. But basically all you need to know is anytime we see a major spike in this purple line just here, the estimated leverage ratio across exchanges, that usually means there's a very volatile move just around the corner, potentially within the next few weeks or so. And quite often when we see some of the larger spikes just here, they usually come in confluence with either a market bottom or a market top in some kind. So if the price of Ethereum is currently down around 20% from the all-time high. Obviously, we're not reaching a market top right now. If anything, we were topping out back in November, but not now. So because of that fact, it's obviously much more likely that we are approaching a market bottom than we are approaching a market top. And usually the biggest spike in this purple line just here. So basically, the more open interest there is, the more volatile that next move will be. And if you saw what happened after that short squeeze that we saw towards the end of July 2021, the next 1 to 1.5 weeks approximately was one of the most bullish time periods in Ethereum's entire price history. So I would definitely be keeping a close eye on this chart, and of course I'll be keeping you updated on this channel. And just giving you a really quick update on Ethereum versus Bitcoin here on the 3-day time frame. We still have that symmetrical triangle pattern that we've actually been forming for months now, and we've already broken out to the upside, and just more recently we've actually seen another successful retest of this point of previous resistance, which is now acting as new support, and that level right there is coming in at around 0.077 Bitcoin per Ethereum. And the technical price target for this pattern to the upside, considering we've already broken out to the upside, is coming into play at around 0.1 Bitcoin per Ethereum. And this pattern gets invalidated if either we hit the price target or if Ethereum breaks back below this point of support that I just mentioned. And why is Ethereum looking bullish right now against Bitcoin? It's because the Bitcoin dominance is potentially breaking below this important line of support. Now, at the time of filming this video, we haven't seen a whole lot of confirmation of the break below this support, but basically this line of support is coming into play at around 39.5% dominance. And for the complete beginners out there, if the Bitcoin dominance is going to the downside, that means Bitcoin is losing market share, which basically means the altcoin market is gaining on Bitcoin. So on average, the altcoins are going to be doing better than Bitcoin, and that's why Ethereum is looking bullish here against Bitcoin. And anytime we see a major downtrend in the Bitcoin dominance, that is also known as an altcoin season, because we usually see some pretty decent altcoin gains, as we have been experiencing recently in some select altcoins. And so if we really see a confirmed break below this line of support with some major candle closes, for example, 1 to 2 weekly candle closes below this line of support, then that would be really bullish for the overall altcoin market. But it's important to mention that just because that might be happening, that doesn't mean that every single altcoin out there is going to be seeing a lot of bullish price action, because of course there's going to be some outliers. So as always, when investing into the altcoin market, it is really important for you to do your own research in the altcoins fundamentals. And also let me know in the comments section down below if you want me to post some more altcoin content, and feel free to suggest some altcoins that you want me to look at in the comments down below. But as always, I'll only be looking at the most suggested altcoin. So if there's only one comment for a particular altcoin, I might not be looking at that one. And also, if you want to get extra updates throughout the day on the crypto markets, make sure you follow me over on my Twitter, and the link to my Twitter is in the description down below and also in the pinned comment. And if you enjoyed this video or got something valuable out of it, please feel free to leave a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe with notifications turned on so that you don't miss out on any of these future updates that I post every single day. And as always, I honestly do appreciate all of your support in the channel at the moment. I can't thank you guys enough. And also, for any new viewers out there, feel free to check out one of these uploads if you haven't already. But that is everything that I have to say for today. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.